Back again with another video, Bad News Brown. So Lil Durk hit with two new charges. Now, according to reports, Chicago rapper Lil Durk was indicted by a grand jury on two new felony charges in connection with an alleged murder for hire plot that targeted rapper Quando Rondo, a California federal court announced Friday, which could leave Lil Durk facing life in prison if he's convicted. Lil Durk, 32, real name Dirk Devontae Banks, faces new charges of conspiracy in using, carrying, and discharging firearms and a machine gun in possession of such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. 2 weeks after he was arrested and charged with conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. Now, what do I got to say about that? This is the thing. Now, at first glance, it's kind of like when you get charged, when you go to jail, you usually got a whole lot of charges. A lot of charges from what you did to a whole bunch of miscellaneous charges. And whatever sticks. This kind of looked like that to me. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not no small charges. But compared to what he was already charged with, to me, it's really kind of, I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's like, man, whatever. Like, hell, I take that if y'all dismiss that interstate conspiracy. You understand? And I take the gun charge and take 5-6 years in the feds or whatever. And I don't know federal sentencing, but I'm just speaking from a state perspective. I'll put it like that. And this is at first glance. Now, again, let's see. Let me go back. Because his original charges is basically, what did it say? Conspiracy. He was originally charged with conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's the charge where old boy wore the wire and such and all that. So that's the charge right there, if you ask me. That really got him. You understand? And they already, we got 5 co-defendants, and it's all based on that first original charge. So, I mean, if he can beat them, that machine gun charge, okay, possession of a firearm. Yeah, now it's a machine gun, but depending on, the lawyers or attorneys, but again, this is feds. Feds usually don't move unless they already got you. These two new charges is, we're going to throw that on too, whether that stick or not, because we got you on that first one. So that, if you ask me, that first one is still of major concern for Lil Durk. Now, I'm not an attorney, but I'm speaking from experience. And again, like I mentioned, they have a tendency to throw a whole bunch of charges on you, and whatever is what sticks, so, and everybody know that. So to me, this appears just a lot of miscellaneous charges that they tossing on them, and there might be a few more. But again, it's that first charge, if you ask me, that is the priority that he probably need to pay more attention to, because that's the source crime. You understand it? Shit, if he can beat the original charge, there's probably no need for the miscellaneous charges. Discharging firearms, well, hell, man, hey, I take that. If I can get rid of that one, I take that. And he's gonna do some time behind that regardless. But to me, I don't even see this as even tightening the grips on Durk. That original charge, again, already got him by the, you know what I'm saying? Got him by the balls, Like, I'm going to keep it 100, at first glance, if you ask me. And again, this is feds. I never really dealt with the feds. But usually when they get you, they got you. They rarely lose. And that's why they so patient. And then they had the wiretap. So that's, and now as I read further, they got credit cards leaked to them in the OTF. So that's still a priority charge. So these two new additional charges, to me, is like whatever, y'all. Again, throwing shit to the wall and hope it stick. But yet and still, he's in a lot of trouble. I'm just gonna put it lightly. He's still in a lot of trouble. Two new charges, it's whatever. And yeah, it looks like those he got with the guns that I guess he was allegedly gonna use in the alleged hit for hire. That's basically what they saying. So now it appears, okay, we already got you plotting. Now we got the weapons that probably was used or you gonna use now. And again, I don't promote criminal activity of any sort, no violence, but if you doing it, I would like to think you didn't keep the same weapons that was used. That wouldn't be wise. I'm not a a career criminal, but I know that. But yeah, man, I'm laughing, but it ain't funny, man. But it is what it is. But yeah, and as I read further, they said certain charges, man, that's statutory life. So a maximum statutory life. So if convicted, again on that original charge, that conspiracy charge. You understand? So yeah, it looks like they got credit cards, flight tickets. I'm sure they probably got phone conversations there. Well, you don't need phone conversations if you got somebody wearing a wire. So yeah, it ain't looking good for Durk. And them two new charges is still the least of his worries. I'll put it like that. I'm sure he would gladly take the two new charges if y'all dismiss that first one and just get me with possession of basically a firearm, a banned assault rifle weapon or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure he would really ready to deal with that than with that original charge. So that's what I make of that. Yeah, the Durk new charges it's not really much. That's just miscellaneous charges that they add on, them add-ons, if you ask me. Although them is not lightweight add-ons, just them alone, you're going to sit down for a minute. But compared to what he already got, I'm sure it's plenty of people that'll jump on that. So that's what I make of this, y'all. But yeah, man, again, man, this is a crazy world, man. A lot of I don't even know if it's weird, strange things. Not weird, but strange things been going on. Everybody coming off the election or whatnot. Whether you happy or sad who won or lost, it really don't matter. There's a lot of other most serious things at play, man. And again, man, I got another report about them talking about them fleet of spaceships coming our way. They like the fleet then got deeper. The music then got louder. And now they even seeing smoke coming from the fleet. So it looked like it's a whole fleet of spaceships heading our way, y'all. Riding and smoking, blasting music, and they pushing. So y'all better get ready for that, man. And according to reports, man, they saying it's the other ship, not the mothership. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. It's Bad News Brown.